Good morning. It's Williams Bryan today. Today I figure I'll just pick through some miscellaneous locks and rant for a while. Um, it's pretty cool. I got started in this community messing around on the Reddit, and Rune Picker told me I should get in on some of these giveaways they got going on. So I decided to do that. Well, that was the start of the YouTube thing. I mean, I ain't stingy. I'm not trying to get something for nothing all the time, but I think it's a lot of fun with the challenges and great way to get subs, meet people. I figured I'd make a video that, well, I'm a little ways from my last one, so figured I'd make one that don't have anything to do with a giveaway for once. Just pick through some random goodies. I got a little Brinks 40mm here. Came from Rune Picker in a trade. I got some other goodies from Lowell Forbes, as you know. I did a unbagging video of that. Unbagging because I live in the same town. He didn't have to mail them to me. I'm trying to get an open on some of them off camera, get a feel for them locks, all that, before I make a video with them. I got to make a special pick for the Eva. The Eva's keyway is just nasty, and I cannot get in there and get it open to save my soul. Skinniest pick I got, it's a little 15 thousandths, and it just ain't skinny enough to get in there. I also have that Asa Abloy he loaned me, the Arrow lock. It's smooth as butter, but I've yet to get an open on that. Ever since I started making videos on YouTube, I've had the pleasure of meeting several people through YouTube, talking with them, and one of my favorites has been just a picky girl and her husband, lockpicking coal miner. For one thing, I love watching their videos because they both have accents thicker than honey. My wife comes from Mississippi, and well, I just love a good southern drawl. You can tell I got one that kind of comes and goes, but that comes from living with someone from the South. I'm actually from Indiana, and I live in Iowa. Yeah, it's just, actually check this lock out. There you go, this one. There's a little Chinese 40mm lock. I ain't gonna pick this one. This lock is so shitty that a bump key will just open it right up. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible lock. I don't remember where I even got it. This is a little weird compact computer lock. Well, that's got a compact logo on it. Just a little wafer lock. This was securing my brother's shed. The key to it's got a weird shape, and I don't know. That's just a pretty bad lock. Yeah, as you can tell. A little flimsy shackle. I mean, the shaft is, top of the keyway tensioner is wider than the shackle. That's some junk. But it is what it is. I wasn't going to let him have that on his shed. Sit there and mess around, get robbed. I don't have a whole lot of locks, which is why when I chatted with Lowell, he said, "Oh, I'll loan you a few." And yeah, I also have chatted with Rune Picker a lot, if you guys are aware. He's gave me lots of cool advice and brinks. His challenge Lockoderma, I got a 23-minute video of that thing that just never did get the counterclockwise open. I fiddled with it on and off camera forever, and it took, as you've seen on the video, quite a while to even get the clockwise open. I did beat that time though. I got it in 7 minutes. I took it apart, but not on camera because I didn't want to spoil anything for Pickin' Paradise, who should be getting that lock in a couple days. It said it was going to take to the 20th to get to Hawaii. He ought to have some fun with it. I don't have any of those macadamia nuts or special Midwest snacks to send him, so I didn't send him anything other than the lock, but and a little extra something in there in terms of a lock. I hope he enjoys. I was going to save it for a giveaway or a trade, but nah, I figured. Now, if I would have met Lowell a couple days sooner, then what I would have done was probably give it to him, because he apparently likes Medicos. I don't know if he can pick them, but it was just a little Medico kick cylinder. I put a picture on Reddit. I was ignorant, thought it didn't even have a sidebar, but because the kick cylinder didn't look like there was any room for one. But I was corrected by Pickin' Paradise and a couple other people on the Reddit.
Shut up, cat.
Kitty, kitty. Shut your meow hole, buddy. Anyway, I never even tried it, as I don't even had it, never had a key for it. I just don't feel ready for no Medico yet. I think it's going to be a while before a Medico happens. But there'll come a day when I do feel ready for it. I don't know when that'll be, but you know, it is what it is. I usually will sit here in the evenings, watch TV with my wife after supper, and pick through this little pile of low-level locks. The only lock I have in here of significant level is that little 40mm Brinks, and it ain't much. Everything else is just little Japanese or Chinese locks. A couple masters. There's a nice 140, the longer shackle. I expected these to be harder than they are, after seeing stuff in the Reddit, but this one, for some reason, my buddy bought a van, and it was just locked to the seatbelt plate, locked on that, on the in the back. He didn't know why. He didn't ask nobody. He didn't really care. He just asked me if I can get it off of there, since that was the first time I ever shared with him that I can pick locks, and I do so for fun. It turns out Starry Lock isn't too far from me. I guess he's about 2.5 hours that way, which is to my northwest. There's a little Wilson Bohannon. I know Lockpicking Coal Miner likes these, and that's my Mediacom one. Mediacom's my local cable company. A buddy of mine worked for him and gave this to me. I don't have a key for it. Need to impression one or something. But anyway, yeah, it'd be fun to get together with him sometime, and Forbesy, and maybe do some kind of collaboration on a lock or different locks, or you know, what have you. I think that would be a good time. This COVID stuff, I ain't been able to get to a tool meeting, and there's a tool chapter here where I live, and it's up the road a ways. Third Thursday of every month they'll meet. And well, I haven't been going on with the COVID stuff. I, for one, am sick of this virus going around. I'm tired of having to wear my mask, and all got to do our part and try to keep safe from the Rona. But man, am I tired of it. Just ruins everything. Can't go to tool meetings. Can't hardly breathe in the store. At work, I got to wear a cloth one, so that's even worse. I have fibers in my throat, fibers in my lungs. And first night we had to wear them, I passed out cold. I lost my breath, and down I went. Had a lump on my noggin, and it's just ridiculous. I don't know what the heck's going on with this lock. It should have been open by now. Yeah, Starry Lock's pretty cool. You don't live that far from me. I found out in the Facebook group there's another couple or three pickers that live up here in this state. So, you know, I wouldn't mind finding them, hanging out, that kind of thing, and have in-person lock meetups and whatnot. This is a 50mm no-name China lock that Lowell Forbes found in a parking lot, laying on the side of the road. I'm gonna take these rivets off and take it apart. We don't have a key for it. See what we got for pins in it. There could be some nice long pins, nice long drivers, nice long key pins and whatever that I should hopefully be able to manipulate and turn into something cool. We'll move on to some more difficult goodies.
Come here.
This is another one I got from Room Picker. I traded him a Medico mortise cylinder for it. My local locksmith, you know, hooked me up with that. I know I got the short end of the stick on that, but Roon's a deserving guy, and he can pick them, and you know, he's an awesome human being. The only thing when I pick this lock, I overcome that spring tension, and I keep dropping my turning tool all the time. Pain in the royal ass. That cat ain't gonna come to you. He's just gonna hang out up there in his bed and meow.
He's not even on his bed.
Yeah, he is. Don't argue with me. I can see that he's on his bed. Meow. Actually, I'll show you. Meow. There's my Stubby. We call him Stubby because of this. He's got a stub for a tail. Meow. Yeah, he's my good boy. Meows a lot. Clean out a litter box a lot. There you go. Oh, be nice to him. That's mini brain of William back there. Call him Joe. I'm gonna teach him someday. Anyway, back to the lock. Sometimes I got troubles with it. I don't know why. Every time I try to go set pin 1, I pop that thing out every single time. I tried the wiper insert, done the bottom of the keyway, but all I do is jam the core up. But you know, jamming the core up ain't no fun. Come on now. There he is. Full of spools. Just trying to take it apart. I couldn't get the screw out. I need to get a different screwdriver. I need to get more miscellaneous tools in general, but who knows when. Yes. Nice 1100. Y'all have seen me pick this one before, though. I did this one for the obligatory American pick and gut. I call it that because it just seems like when you're new to the game and new to the YouTubes and all that, everybody picks and guts in 1100, and I think it's so cool. Yeah, another really cool guy I got to talk to up in the Facebook messengers and whatnot was Bobby Keys. If you're not familiar with Bobby Keys, he's a picker from way up northeast. He's got a lot of older videos, challenge locks and other stuff people have sent to him, and he also has a printing farm. A lot of guys have one of these. You know, I love mine. Blue on green. And it's got a core holder in it. This thing, made by Bobby Keys, and I know you've seen Lowell's. It's always the backdrop of his videos, just like that. He's got his logo in there, the little circle LF keyhole. Bobby Keys made his too. Bobby Keys is just, he's an awesome man, man. He got some talent and skills with the 3D printer and picking and whatnot. This is one of the locks that Lowell Forbes had in his unboxing with his box of Americans. You would not believe what he got these for. And I'm not going to ruin it for him and tell y'all what he got them for, but I'll just say this. It was a steal. These locks were so cheap. Somebody just probably didn't know what they had. And of course, you find a deal like that. I think he found it. Yeah, he found it on Facebook Marketplace. The first time I ever met him, hung out with him up at his work, because he works like 4 or 5 minutes up that way from me. I ain't gonna do the green one because it's got an issue with it. It's messed up. I got a green one just like it. I'm gonna. I think it's spilled his pop the day he got him, so the core is messed up. I've done it once or twice, but I need to take it apart, gut it, clean it. And I'm gonna do that before I pick this one on camera. But there's another long shackled 1105, I believe. Yeah, 1105. I got 2 of them out of the pile that he bought. And like I said, it was a pretty damn good deal. Yeah, there's my 1305. You guys have seen this, seen me pick this one before too. It's the one I did the 3 Monkeys challenge with. I know about repeat picking and whatnot, but this is my routine. I go through a lot of these locks at least 3-4 times a week. My favorite times right before I go to work, or sometimes while I'm at work sitting in the parking lot. As you can tell, I've made a video or 2 sitting in my car at work. Kill time on lunch and breaks, and whenever we have downtime and the warehouse is looking clean, everything's all good, I take my lanyard with my name badge on it and I'll hang some locks off of it, walk around picking them. The boss will have me go pick the locks off some of the lockers. I don't like to do that. I don't like picking in use locks, and I don't like picking locks that ain't mine, but he asks me to do it for people that don't work here no more, or somebody under suspect or something, and well, I make him get orders from the big boss before I'll do it, just because you can wreck a lock, it's breaking the first 2 rules, and I don't like that. But he's my boss, what am I going to do? I make him, like I said, I make him get approval from the big guy before I do it. Here's a Loto 410. I'll do that one in a minute. I'm going to do the harder one first. Here's a Loto 410. This one's courtesy of another guy I've had the pleasure of chatting with. This guy came from Mark chapter 13. It is Loto Monday, I believe. Is it Monday?
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Tuesday, August 18th.
Oh shit, it's Tuesday. Well, Loto is Tuesday anyway, so I'm not wrong.
Wait, did it be past Monday?
Yeah, Tuesday is past Monday. You're big enough to know that. This one has the paracentric keyway. I think it's the 400B. I don't know, there's the key to it. Yeah, 400B keyway with the real wavy key. I suppose I need to do one of these anyway because it is Loto Tuesday. How twisted that turning tool is, the tension wrench in order to pick this lock is. It likes to fall out. I need to get my thicker one. I'm going to take one of these apart, repurpose the core, possibly repurpose the whole lock for a challenge lock or something. I've got to look back and figure out who it is, but somebody in the Reddit 3D printed a lock body for one of these, and it looked nice. I'm going to have to figure out who it is so I can get me one. I've never rattled one of these yet. I came close back when I was a little more ignorant about this. I almost rattled that green one I just showed. That one I bought from Pick in Paradise. When he sent that to me, he had a couple bags of those macadamias, which was really awesome of him because I love macadamia cookies. And different flavors. I had a couple chocolate covered ones, sour cream and chive or sour cream and onion, macadamia nuts. I was like, that's awesome. I looked in to buy some myself, and it makes me question how the hell he can afford to send little bags of those all over the country. It's just dumbfounding. They were not cheap. I don't want to do the green one. This video's long enough, I think. Can't tell. Yeah, well, it don't matter. I'd like to thank Starry Lock for my shout out. I'd like to thank JPG, Little Miss Picky Girl, for recommending me to him to shout out and shout me out herself. I'd like to thank Lowell Forbes for shouting me out and for some of these other locks I got to play with. And I'd like to thank everybody new who's taking the time to watch the videos and listen to me talk. You know, like Starry Lock says, I'm a bit rough around the edges. But, you know, it is what it is. This guy here is Berg Wachter. Came from Alu Titan 770. This is, speaking of Lowell Forbes and Starry Lock. Starry Lock gave this lock to Lowell Forbes, and Lowell Forbes loaned it to me. And I've gotten her open a couple times, but never on camera. I've had a couple false starts in the car, a couple false starts here on the table. Let's give it a go. The only way I can seem to do it is I use the top of the keyway tensioner and 50 thousandths in the bottom of the keyway. My wiper insert locks up the core. My Z wrench just twists right out of it. This 50 thousandths pry bar seems to work though. And a little 15 thousandths pick. Let's see if we can get this guy on camera real quick before I go. It's 3:15. I gotta go to the grocery store. Oh, I know it's close. I don't know if there's any security pins in here. It don't feel like it. I don't get no false set, but Noticed in Starry Lock's shout out for me. He's got another one of these sitting right there on his workbench. I thought that's pretty cool. Lowell had told me that when he got started in the hobby, Starry Lock helped him out a lot, since he's from the same state and everything. Helped him out with some locks and got him started. You know, that's what's awesome about this community. Everybody just seems way supportive. Everybody I've encountered has been way supportive. I mean, I've had a couple downvotes in the Reddit, but who the hell hasn't? It is what it is. Oh, I thought I had it, but I just knocked my tensioner out. Now I gotta start over. Sometimes I can get it quick. The one time I got it quick. First time I got it, I was after picking on it for over a week. Or almost a week, excuse me. These other ones he loaned me, I've been picking on them off and on every evening after I crack some of these Americans and some of these lower level ones, and I can't even get so much as a false set on any of them, except the Thumper's Challenge Lock. If anybody would like Thumper's Challenge Lock, leave a comment or a message in the Reddit. I can certainly get it off to you after I make my video of either getting it or it whipping me, one or the other. It's not a easy lock. I believe it's not. The bidding on it is ridiculous. There it is. The key wasn't mummied. I mean, I know you shouldn't show the key, but until you pick it. But look at the bidding on that guy. It's hard to see. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And it's a lane. It's called Cookies in Pie. Not. We'll do a video trying to get that here sometime soon. Anyway, I appreciate y'all sticking around with me while I pick a few locks and talk. I'll worry about the Salutitan on camera later on again. I mean, it's gonna bug me. But you guys stay safe. Take it easy. Thank every one of you. From the heart of the Midwest, have a good week.